back. Oh, continue from where we left off. I did take a look at the next generation. And there's a lot that we probably won't be doing. There's some important people I'm gonna pin right away. There's this chieftain who we think killed our brother. Though the tooltips are not showing it properly. And there's also our brother here, who we need to make sure is doing a good job. Looking after his territory. You know, he's a little young. Compared to us. And I think that's basically it. Oh, and also our mother. There we go. Who is currently ruling East Francia. By complete coincidence, I did nothing to set this up. So, we'll see if that still gets to us somehow, and then we'll have to deal with the fallout of inheriting that. Oh, hi. Good morning. Welcome. I figured. You could argue that I did not wake up, but I am here anyway. So we'll start with the runestone, honoring our father. In the only county that we have. There we go. Yes. I'm a master philosopher. Well, no. I'm a skilled tactician. Apparently. Hi Lokesh. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. I'm hoping that this stream is starting properly. I know I've had some issues with it before, where the stream would have started for some people and other people are still waiting at the screen. I have been one of the people waiting for the stream to start when it has already started. Alright. So one by one. Which I already said, but we haven't done. Will we be doing feasts and calling hunts all the time? Probably not. Being humble and content, there's a lot of things that we won't be doing. Holy Lokesh. That is, did you speed them up? I recommend speeding them up. I can't watch my own stuff unless I put it on like 2x speed. Oh boy. Yep, so this decision, we're just gonna unnotify. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rating is slow. And I'm playing Norse again. You would think with Royal Court I would just play feudal and don't raid all the time. And I'm hoping that will be the pattern from here forwards, but it is currently not. Alright, authority or chivalry? I think authority focus is gonna make more sense here. Or perhaps neither, right? I think there's an argument to say that even though we were brought up martial, this guy, Thorstein, once he became independent, would start focusing on other things. Perhaps learning or diplomacy. So I think I'm actually gonna put him down as diplomacy and maybe family focus. Or foreign affairs. I think we will do foreign affairs to try to keep relations with. No, we're gonna do family. We've got a brother and a mother who are outside of our lands, so we'll keep to that. Yeah, I don't know how I ended up at the conclusion that I should play Norse. We had Northern Lords for a year, and I just went straight back to it immediately. Yeah, a lot of the time I do just ignore the genetic traits. I have done it a few times, like strengthen the bloodline and stuff, but lately I've just been ignoring it because it's like a sort of a weird thing to optimize for. Like, it's absolutely just eugenics, right? And I think it's more interesting to do, like, diplomatic and prestigious marriages than it is to do just the same, like, eugenics marriages over and over again to try to get the best leaders. I kind of like having shitty leaders. But that is, you know, of course, a terrible idea. Let's fill the council quickly. Hakon is still gonna be chancellor for the second generation in a row. This man just doesn't die. Oh, and he's our only vassal who isn't this mayor. Wow. Okay. Well, that means at least that we can put our brother-in-law and our younger brother on the council. There we go. But yeah, as tribal rulers, actually, this is sort of a lie. They would marry for Giant and Herculean. Um, so that sort of makes sense to try to get, like, strong offspring. Gonna hold court, see if people want just inherited. Yeah, the genetic code is actually super interesting. It's one of the things that I looked into when modding, and I'm impressed with how not just the genetic traits, but like the genetics of how people's appearances work in CK3. Usually with games, I look at mechanics and I'm like, oh, I could program that. With the genetics, I'm like, holy man, this stuff's impressive. My sister has a great idea that can bring either money or fame. She wants us to start a museum. Even though we are humble, I will take her suggestion for a free one. Yeah, the death at the end of last stream. Oh man. Just trying to get rid of goat and then instantly punished. Yeah, Insular is actually I did consider. I think there was a moment where I wasn't sure which to convert to, and Insular is better. Like there's holy sites that are nearby, and I think I only stepped away from it because off stream I have played as Insular before, and there's a little bit less. We have the genealogist again. Sure. Make a list of her genealogy. But yeah, converting Insulars is a good idea. We currently don't have the holy sites for it, but we could get them. Yeah, war, monster sent us to die. We just inherited. It really wasn't us. This guy seems to be mistaken. Let me just... I really don't think we would want to fight this guy. We're humble. We'll just ask the physician to help this man out. Yeah, there's a lot of random in the health system. For some reason, health just like starts decaying when you hit 30, and the amount that it decays is random. So you can just die of old age at like 50 sometimes, or like 47. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Which I guess happens in real life too. Though we have better healthcare. Alright. I have modded CK3 a little bit. I haven't published anything. I've been thinking of joining the team for the Feudalin CK3 mod for a while. But I don't have any experience. And also, I don't know how much time I have to actually help. So here we're in line. We could, like, murder to inherit all these titles. I don't know if we want to. If I want to, like, murder... No. We like our brother. We like our mother. Our mother's gonna die eventually anyway, and we're gonna get her titles. And we're just gonna have to deal with that. Her 2 titles, one of which is a kingdom. I don't think we're gonna be murder happy and try to get Ireland back that way. I think we're gonna wait for an opportunity to take Ireland back, instead of doing the usual just declare war immediately. Oh, no. Keep him pinned, but we're not gonna murder. Oh, yeah. Our physician was even, like, a novice physician. Even had the trait, and we just died anyway. It was a risk, though. I knew it was a risk. Yeah, it's not a massive deal gameplay-wise to switch characters. Okay. Inline to inherit titles. We're not gonna murder over these, but... Physician failed to treat kin. Honorable empath. I feel like it wasn't on purpose. I don't think... I think we're gonna grant her a pardon. We're not, like, vengeful or anything. The, like, vassal that I made too powerful? This guy? With his... Well, he doesn't have mercs, actually. The mercs are distorting this. But I guess he's in a war, so that's why it's different. Okay, I'm gonna go through everything quickly so we can start the clock. I keep getting, need to make a little bit of progress today. I literally have not unpaused yet. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go. Known for dedication to faith. Oh yeah, because we sent that guy to the physician. Right. This is the genealogy. I have here the truth of your origin, my lord. Today, we unveil a great history. Standing before us is King Thorstein, son of King Olaf II Ingvarsson of Man and the Isles, sired by the fearful Prince Ingvar Olafsson of Man and the Isles, fruit of the loins of King Olaf Thorsteinsson of Man and the Isles, son of the remarkable Thorstein the Red, Duputhka, child of High King Olaf the White of Dublin. High King. He still has the claim, yeah. He just hasn't pushed the claim yet. A few eyelids around the court begins to droop. Yeah, everybody is bored with this genealogy that I paid this guy for. Yes, thank you a lot for the list. Please stop reading it in public. You're making everybody sad. Oh, and he got deleted from memory. Okay. Breaks my immersion every time it happens. Yeah, we've had a lot of, like, kind characters for some reason. The last guy was shy, trusting, honest. The guy before that was forgiving, shy, and content, and only became zealous like later in life. And then before that, we were brave, generous, and arrogant, which is like the least nice of all of them. Our court physician is trying to seduce us. Oh boy. Yeah, great choice. I don't hate you as much anymore, but that's about as far as you're gonna get with that. Oh. What's this murder going on, bud? Yeah, we were trying to be like a raiding society and like go and raid everybody, but then I'm like, no, we're content and humble, so. You want St. Joseph's finger, my brother, asking me. You know what? You can have it, bud. It is this minor holy artifact. Here you go. We are insulted about him even asking. So now there's a huge swing in that we really like, or no, our brother really likes us because we gave him the thing, but we also don't like him because he just demanded that we give it to him, with no context. Yep. That physician, killed my dad by accident and then tried to seduce me instantly. That's what happened. You'd think you would, like, wait a little bit if that was your goal, but I guess when you're 48, you don't have that much time, right? I decided I'm going on a pilgrimage, apparently. I just clicked the button without thinking about it. So we're gonna walk over to Jerusalem. I guess sail over to Jerusalem. We're a little bit pious with the humble trait there. So I think it makes sense. That would be one of the first things we go. Yeah. He asked for the finger, so we gave him it. Both options would have been giving him the finger. Oh, we're also being seduced by this guy. No, I think we're fine. Wait, why do we gain stress for saying no? Wait a minute. Why is this stressful? What's going on? It doesn't say why. What? Is it because we're fickle? We just get random stress for things? No, we're just gonna tell everybody to leave us alone, because... Holy. So it might have been actually that it was only him trying to seduce us, and the event just picked somebody at random to shoot him down in that event earlier. It somehow wasn't stressful to reject everybody at once. It was only stressful to reject just that guy. All I need is the protection from God. Let's go. This couldn't possibly go wrong. Okay, we're gonna negotiate an alliance with her mother. No, she is not doing very well. Um, some graphic wound. With the artifact that we gave away there, we can... No, we don't have a claim on it because we willingly gave it away. Which I think is weird, because when you willingly give... when somebody demands a title from you, and you give it to them, you get a claim on it. So it's kind of weird that it doesn't work for artifacts. Of course, granting a title doesn't, but like, if someone demands it, and you say yes, usually it counts. This man is not a priest. Get down from there. We're not that smart. Even we know that you're wrong. Got a court. Our brother, I think we already got this event earlier. I don't remember. But our brother is an artistic genius, which we will of course nurture and see what he becomes. Are we allied to this guy? I don't think we are, right? No, but we will be. I think when our sister marries his, or no, our brother marries his daughter in 3 years. And that's happening. But yeah, now to get that artifact back, we would have to get a claim on it somehow, or steal it by raiding. I don't know if it makes sense to ally. Oh, he doesn't want to ally, of course, because he has a claim to our title. Oh, we lost our holy order, so we can found a new one. Well, we have, we have an ancient throne. This is the Stone of Scone, which is the Scottish throne that we stole in a war a while back, like first character a while back. But yeah, most thrones are not as crazy as fantasy thrones are. I would say almost no historical thrones. Yeah, like that artifact that we just lost. We got that one from going on a pilgrimage. So you just get it randomly sometimes for going on pilgrimages. You get like bones and stuff. So if I go to the court, yeah, we just got a new bone, St. George's tibia. We can just like put that up on a pedestal. Wow, it's like we never lost it in the first place. It's not a tibia, but you know. Oh. Our, what are you again? Our cousin once removed? Jarl Hakon here? Yep, there's the faction. Okay, let's see. He's our only vassal. He doesn't have the troops to declare. He could buy mercenaries to declare, but I don't think the AI ever does that. So he's probably just gonna sit there mad about everything. We would be fine fighting him. what might happen is when we inherit East Francia, we'll get more vassals, and some of them might be like, okay, no, yeah, I do like this guy, and we're gonna put him on the throne instead. Um, uh, our first son, who's a bleeder and perhaps delicate, we don't know yet. We have the mod that makes these not known right away, so we'll find out when he's 16 if he's delicate. Um, um, like when we set up this marriage with our wife before we knew if she was going to be delicate or not, and she ended up being delicate. In fact, yeah, neither of her parents were delicate. We just got unlucky. She just suddenly became, from like, there was like a little bit of inbreeding going on, I guess. That's probably what happened. They were like distant relatives, and she got the bad trait. So, our heir can be craven, lazy, or arbitrary. I really don't want another. We've had so many cowardly traits. We don't need the king of cowardly traits, right? No, I think we're mad about this bully. Is bullying our kid, and we're gonna tell him to fight for himself. And let's see if that goes well. Oh boy, he's already looking evil. Best artifact. I know there are some legendary ones that are around. Oh, why am I looking at photo mode? Get out. Artifact. So here's a legendary sword. Legendary regalia. I don't know where the skull cap of Charlemagne went. It's just gone. Oh, Emperor, welcome, welcome. Holy. I think it's been more chat messages this stream than every stream I've done in the last month. Combined. Unless you count bots, I guess. Coming in to advertise their sketchy websites. We have few knights. We're not like the last king. We're not too shy to recruit knights. We can just do that. Let's go. See if they show up. Interesting that they're called knights. Isn't it just hola? I know we're in Canada and we know very little Spanish, but oh yeah, artifact tiering is actually I never explained this when I figured it out literally on stream in the last campaign. Yeah, so there's a bunch of probably pirates, and we're gonna charge them a fortune for ale to make some money off of them. But there is a tier system to artifacts. Let me see if we can. It was Aquitaine, right? And it's not as simple as you would think. So these stars, these are added by a mod. But it's like, there's like fine, then masterwork, then famed, then illustrious, and that's the number of stars in the thing. But then also the border along the edges tells you that this is one of a kind. There's only one that exists. and this guy has it. Um, Same with this one, I believe is also one of a kind. Whereas if you, or a throne is also one of a kind, I believe, but yeah. So our throne has the border, but you see this bone does not. And if you look at like our armor, it doesn't have the border, or our crown doesn't have the border. Who wasn't paying attention to Dora the Explorer? Yeah, no, I don't think anybody was. No, I was. I have clear memories of being excited when Dora the Explorer came on TV. I'll say that. Oh boy. Okay. There's stuff going on. So our neighbor is being attacked by the Chief of Moray. That's something. Yep, there's the other way around. Also, this neighbor is attacking this neighbor. That's not really important. And then Iceland is attacking Lothian. So they're trying to take this land in Iceland that Lothian has. And that's it. A lot of wars. Holy. But we can recruit this knight at least. Oh my god, evil atheist. Jesus Christ. We do not trust this guy at all. But he is a competent knight. Oh, we have to pay more for knights now because we're feudal. Oh my god. I like how he doesn't mind us at all, but... Damn it, he's a talented warrior. We'll keep him around. He's probably gonna murder somebody in our court, and then I'll just throw him in prison. Oh, Hakon is paying homage. Let's show him in. He doesn't literally like us much, but he did it. It says it's because he's too strong of a vassal, which is weird, because he only has like a third of our forces. Which I mean is a lot. If you go by territory, he has all of the... He's our only vassal who isn't mayor level. We have him and one mayor. He just has all the land. The only vassal that we inherited. Keep an eye on our mother. It will tell us when she's under attack, but you know. Oh my god, another war going on? Brittany is attacking... Oh, to take part of Brittany from the Adamites, of course. Every time an Adamite pops up on screen, I have a little bit of a moment where I'm like, oh god, did the new update reset my settings, and we're just gonna put nudity on screen right now on YouTube. It doesn't matter. If you go through all of my streams, I did it once, and I didn't even edit it out. It just happened. I just let it stay. I don't think I ever fixed it. It was in the Dire of the Stranger one, I think. I just didn't bother. It's fine, though. Of course there are nudists. Yes, here they are. Though the nudists work with the settings. Sometimes in the settings, like the other, um, some of the other ways of being unclothed don't fit properly. Oh no. So a third son. Finn's. Okay. Maybe pick one that I can pretend I can pronounce. Yeah, like Hunthifer. That's way easier. Or Hunthif. Oh no. Okay, let's try one more time. Dogger. There we go. There you go, Dogger. Well, with the mod that I've installed, I don't know if they do this usually, but they do wear armor, with the mods that I have installed. When they're fighting, which is nice, at least. But they don't have, like, heating or anything, so I don't know. I don't know what happens. Like, this is not a warm place to be. Well, it's July right now, but, you know, if it wasn't. But whatever. It's their religion, I guess. They can do whatever they want. I'm not gonna give her one city away to a holy order. As much as that would be awesome. Pretty much everything is... Like, you can have an effect, but... like, personality traits are random. There are some events that can change them, and you can, like, control that a little bit, but usually it's pretty late in life that you get to change traits. For, like, the personality ones. Usually it's the person who raised the child gets a small list of choices, for how the kid can turn out. But then these other ones, education is random, but also depends on, like, the education situation where they were raised. Someone's trying to kill my knight. Wow, I wonder if it's my wife, who hates him. Please don't. Please stop. Oh, my brother got married there. Did that give us an alliance? Yes, it did. We are now allied with Jarl Hakon. Oh boy. With suspicion, I took Arngrimr out playing with a bow, and to my surprise he ran into a wounded doe. He later lashed out at me, thinking I'd staged the whole encounter as some sort of test. We're gonna make him ambitious, I think, in this case. I think, paranoia, maybe, is something we're not gonna try to teach. So show me you could have done it on a non-wounded animal. And we're gonna be overwhelmed by stress. And we're gonna... Ooh, donate to charity. I wonder. Oh, the education traits. Right. Yeah, it's sort of like a... There's a lot of things that you can do to try to, like, change them. Warlike courtier happens for being in, like, a super high grandeur court for a long period of time, if it's like a warlike court. And then the education traits are when you're being brought up, like, how well are you taught, basically, which you can spend money to try to, like, make kids be taught better, like hiring a court tutor, stuff like that. I think this guy would donate to charity to make up for his sins. Guilt and shame have been plaguing him, all of his sins, flaws, failings. Yeah, we're gonna donate to charity to try to get rid of some of that stress. Not because it's a good idea, but it's the idea that I chose. Oh, wait a minute. Why are we losing money? Wait a minute. Wait a second here. Does our priest not like us? Nope, our priest likes us. Let's repair our garbage crown. There we go. It is sort of hard mode to play as an Adamite, because everybody hates you and is going to declare war on you to try to take your land, because they don't think you're fit to rule, because your religion is literally Adamitism. Your religion is nudity. We're going out skating. My son isn't very good at skating. Let's explain it to him. Hey, he figured it out. He's doing great. We should start on the education of our second son as well. He is curious. Maybe he can become a monk or something. Do a learning education. See what happens. Good question. Beat this campaign. I have not played it to completion. And there is not like a goal. Right? CK3 is a game with no goals, so it's hard to like beat it. Like, you can conquer the world and everything, but is that really the goal, you know? But I have actually played as this dynasty before once, when I was just getting into the game. I played for a little bit. We're gonna focus on family, I think. And go with Groom to rule. Already great at... already a great skater. Good job, kid. Arngrim. But yeah, we're losing money, and we're losing it fast. We can ask the Pope for gold. That's something. Yeah. Sandbox is a good way to put it. You know what? My sister can name her own kids. We don't need to have a say in that. There we go. I know it's set up to do that so you can name grandkids, but... naming every dynasty member is a bit much, considering we now have only 57 members. I thought we would have more, actually. Yeah, we need funds. No, yeah, that's fair with the questions. Gives me something to talk about at least. Sometimes I'm playing this game and there's nothing going on, and I'm just like thinking, am I just gonna stream and sit in silence? Is that what's gonna happen right now? My brother is Oh, attacking down here. Or he's taking Cornwall. Is he? Yeah, he's taking this county for Ireland. Well, that's good for him. Okay, what I'm gonna do, and this is the like not a good solution to not having enough money. But we're pretty chill. I think we're just gonna sort of reduce expenses in the court. Oh boy, it's barely anything. We're barely spending anything on it. And our vassals in court like that stuff. Are we gonna get pushed into war for literal financial reasons? What direction would we go? Norwegian. How did this become Norwegian? I guess it's part of Norway. It happens. Casus Belli. Yeah, that wasn't our fascination. We just got that one. Yeah, we need land. Also, I was on TV. Hell yeah. What land makes sense? My brother's making a lot of money. We still don't... Oh, he's voting for us. Right, he instituted an election on the title, and now he's voting for us to be his successor. That's interesting. Alright, see you around, Erica. You can go to war against the Pope. I don't think I can, because we're out of diplomatic... Oh no, we're not out of diplomatic range. We just don't have a casus belli. I have declared war on the Pope before, actually. I think in the last campaign we did it. I don't remember what episode. Yep, there's Ireland expanding into Cornwall there. So what wars can we declare? Let's take a look at that first before we make any decisions. So Annandale is currently the wrong religion. And so is the Mearns. Oh man. That doesn't drag in all of the Catholics. I mean, some will join if you declare a holy war on the Pope. The Kingdom of East Francia has finally slipped from their grasp. With the Carlings removed, these lands are truly no longer a part of their old empire. With me as future king, we have a new and bright destiny ahead of us. It is therefore only fitting to remove any and all reminders of their influence, including the very name itself. And now the Kingdom of East Francia is Germany. And now we have all this land. And these new vassals. We can usurp the Kingdom of Bavaria. I think that's funny. Let's do it. Oh, they're in a war, so we can't right now. 25 hours, holy. Thanks a lot, I appreciate that. Oh, I'm running low on memory, so we might see a crash. Can declare wars, titles can be created. Okay, we're not going to look at the wars that we can declare right now, because we got stuff to worry about. We're going to do this, we're going to usurp. We're not going to make these duchies. This war banner. We can put up on the wall or something. That's something at least. Alright, powerful vassals want to be on the council. Let's put a few of them on. We have this new marshal. We have this new steward. And this spy master. The Duke of Bavaria. Do we trust him in particular? I don't think we do. I like how a lot of the opinion that we have is because he's a seducer. Yeah, thanks a lot, Jason. I do... If there's one thing that I'm proud of, I don't know actually if I'm proud of anything. I do enjoy figuring things out. I think we're just gonna let this guy rot off the council and see what happens. Because as good looking as he is, we don't trust him to be our spy master. We don't trust him to have that much power. We're gonna leave our brother with that role. Yeah. And we'll see what happens over here. I'm expecting some factions. Right, there's an independence faction brewing. And then... there is no faction to install Jarl Hakon, because he is allied to us right now. And he's also being murdered, so we'll see how he does. We're going to leave this guy open because we're going to take his title when he's done that war. Our mother died. Can we, like... we don't have money to really celebrate her life. Oh, Duke Karl is paying homage. Maybe we do trust him. Serve me well. Calculating cuckolder. Jesus Christ, man. What are you doing? Well, we have all these new vassals. We can hold court and see what they want. Oh, yeah, we'll take a look after holding court. Good call. Probably not a lot this time of year, this time of the game. Vincenzo. Oh, we put random Genghis Khan on, so he might actually show up at any moment. We don't know. Extremely angry, Count Vincenzo of Pitten, with the brief difference shown, relays that some of my knights, led by the Jarl, have passed through his territory. They looted, pillaged, and despoiled the villages and farms. Oh boy. So our cousin once removed, or whatever he is, first cousin once removed. I will offer compensation. Yes. Public accusation. Someone in the kingdom is out to get my one courtier. You think she's an enemy. Okay. We're fickle. We would probably just assume that she's guilty. Or maybe talk to her about it. We're humble. We'll see. Well, we didn't get anything out of that. Which I sort of expected. We're not great at intrigue. An ancient figure approaches my throne with a click and a tap of his cane accompanying each step. The 77-year-old man. He's a genealogist. Again, we just had one. Her grandeur increased. From that genealogist. Okay. Yeah. No Genghis Khan yet, but we've got the Kyrgyz Khan still sort of being alive. Yeah. There is no Khan of Khans yet. We'll see if it happens. Our ward wants to make friends. Sure. There you go. He's an okay kid. Okay. He's evil. The Abbasid are the Arabian Empire right now. Probably somebody else has the Abbasid title, I guess. We got a court event. My courtiers are enjoying themselves. Save some drink for me, priest. That's good. That's fun. That's nice. So there were two people who we both didn't like very much. We didn't really like any of them particularly. So I just picked the one that we would be biased in like a political sense. We would want to be friends with our court priest. Even though we didn't like him, or we disliked him slightly more, 1 point than the other one. The latest work of my brother has become all the rage as of late. Oh, it's just a poem. Okay. It's a poem of mourning, right? Because we just lost our mother. And dedicated it to me. Truly heartfelt. Thoughts about CK3, eh? Now, there is an independence faction, so we are going to have a fight. Ooh, that's a tough one. I do talk about it a lot when things come up. But, generally, character focus for these types of games doesn't happen very much. For grand strategy, usually like you focus on a nation and like the leader is sort of a side note. But for CK3, you focus on like the people that are driving the land, which I think is more interesting. It is hard to just list things that I like, isn't it? And like the fact that everything's like leads back to the people is like a super interesting design choice. And then my criticism is like when they don't do that. So like wars are just mini games, pretty much. Like building up your domain is a lot of the time a mini game. Like it doesn't really connect to your character in like a legitimate sense much. Like you can be like, oh well, because of what happened, I'm gonna build this thing, but they're not actually connected. Okay. There's an independence faction. We're gonna fight it. Our mother would not appreciate if we didn't. So let's rally the troops. All right. Oh, Bavaria up there. Okay, wait. Stop gathering. Let's gather up here. Bavaria is the war leader, so let's fight Bavaria. There we go. Right, our steward rose up against us, so we can put this new guy in charge. Oh, wow. 3 days left in the fight, 7 days until the rest of our troops get here. Yeah, because most of our troops are all the way back there. Well, let's see how many people we can get here in time. Oh, we got a decent chunk. No unraised soldiers available. Okay. We caught them. We're good. Man, yeah, organizing my thoughts is actually very difficult. What? My wife has lover's box. Right. And like glitches and weird mechanics, there's a lot of weird things that happen in CK3 that don't really make any sense. But I don't really have a list of them. You'd think I would have given this a lot more thought than I have, apparently. We are humble. I am going to forgive Yeah, we're gonna forgive, and if we get Lover's Box, whatever. It's not a massive deal. Oh, my niece does not have Guardian. This is definitely very important when there's a civil war going on. But my brother can handle it. Or I guess it would make more sense to let your mother look after you. I need to keep that in mind. Like, what would make sense to be the educator instead of, like, min-maxing that. Because it's kind of weird, just like, okay, this kid is being educated by this guy, and this kid's being educated by that guy. There are a lot of things that, like, run counter to, what, in some ways the game was designed in a way to, encourage you to do things that maybe don't make sense historically, or, like, don't make sense character-wise. Stress is a really cool mechanic to, like, force you. Oh, we have Great Pox now. Okay. Okay, she has Great Pox. We're gonna have to, reject from marriage bed there. My wife can choose what treatment she will have. Alright, let's walk over. Like, the whole, like, genetic traits and, like, genetics program is a really weird aspect of the game that, you know, I guess it's fine, because some people will enjoy it. Oh wow, we won this independence war already. So be it. Disband all. My second son here is inheriting Germany. So I'm gonna stop teaching him myself. And first of all, our prisoners, who just rose up against us, I'm gonna say forfeit the rights to their titles. Let's see. Yeah. Bavaria no longer belongs to you, sir. And Austria no longer are you. I think that's basically it. That's basically it for revocation that we can do immediately. I think modifying contract to revoke is a bit gamey, so I'm gonna avoid doing that. These people in their contract says that they get to keep the land, so they get to keep the land. You, sir, are going to be banished. And your children will rule in your place. I think that's fair. You, sir... Yeah, we will also... You know what? We actually like this guy. He only joined the rebellion because he was brave. The only reason that we don't like him is because he revolted against us. So I'm gonna ransom him out. In this count, we also like. So we'll ransom him out. This guy down here is in the if you join us, you're fine territory. That has been tradition. And wait, really? That's the only option? He can't be recruited. Alright. Well, I guess he stays in prison? That's real weird. This guy is attractive, so we're gonna ransom him. Oh, they're prisoners of war, that's why. Okay. But the war's over, so they're about to not be prisoners of war. There we go. So this guy we can recruit now. You're not of any use because you're married. Oh, Heel Witch? Oh no, which name? Did I miss it? Shoot. Johan goes. Goodbye. Hellwitch Van Beetsen. So we're gonna let him out for a favor only. Even though really he was the one who instigated the rebellion in the first place. Okay, let's unpause and see who's left after everybody gets released. Farewell. Johan's gone. And then this last guy. Karl Karlingansbach. Wow. Just pay a fine and get out of here. We've been cruel enough to you, to be honest. Alright, we have too many held duchies now. Oh, and we are going to usurp the Kingdom of Bavaria. So now we are the king of 3 lands. Man, Germany, and Bavaria. So our first son is inheriting Man, our second son is inheriting Germany, and the third son is inheriting Bavaria. So, our second son, who is inheriting Germany, we are going to have him be raised Swabian. So this vassal and cousin from on our mother's side, we want on our side, first of all, we don't like him because he's disfigured. Wow. We're gonna try to befriend him. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna try to sway him. And he's going to be in charge of the son who's inheriting Germany. Yeah. So one of your sons can raise him. Convert culture. If that's where he's gonna rule, then that makes sense to me. And then our second son, who's inheriting Bavaria, will be... This guy's dying. Well, that's unfortunate. Who is teaching you? A Franconian. We want it to be somebody who is Bavarian culture. Who actually likes us. We like this guy. Alright, we have to hand her a duchy anyway. Which one do we have? We have Austria. So we'll give Austria away. To the Prince Bishop, I think. Yeah. There we go. Grant titles. And then he can also be in charge of our youngest son. There we go. Oh boy. I think that guy's trustworthy. And then we've got this one county that maybe we don't need. No, we're gonna ask our wife to help with managing the domain. Oh, that doesn't solve the problem. Okay, we still have one county that we can't hold. Okay, this castle down here, we're gonna grant to a local noble. There we go. Now we need to promote cultural acceptance of the Bavarians, since we rule over a lot of them. Bavarians and Swabians. We can't do both at once. Spy Master disrupts games. Yeah, we're expecting people to try to murder us. And then domestic affairs. Try to make everybody like us a little bit. All right. We have low county control, so we'll work on that. We can vassalize somebody. Where are you? Down there. Sure. If he wants to join us. We don't super trust him because he's a witch, but still. Oh boy. Council positions. This Prince Bishop can be steward. And this count, we're just gonna ignore. Alright. We just need a guardian for this son. I think we already have, right? We sent a request. Yep. Noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Now we can declare wars, the seas to Uric counties, but we're probably not going to do that. We can lawfully imprison a count. Oh, for being a witch. No, I don't think there's a reason to do that. We don't hate him or anything. Low control in Regensburg. Okay. We have new court artifacts that we inherited. Our books. Oh my god, we got the Spear of Destiny. Said to be used by a Roman soldier to pierce Jesus' side on the cross. What? I don't see it. Is that it? On the ground? Alright. Something's wrong here. What? We may have a minor glitch, of things being displayed incorrectly. We have a chess set or a goblet. Let's do the chess set. Oh my god, okay. So everything has disappeared. That's fine. It might fix itself. We don't know. Okay. I think that's everything, right? Yes. We're good? Inspired person wants to forge a goblet. Alright. We have this new land. We can do some economics and upgrade it. some farms around to try to fix our income issues. Queenet's had a faith for gold. Greetings, Thorstein. Arrange a meeting with our heirs. Do I trust this man? No. He's a heretical, we don't know much about him. I'll talk to him, but I don't trust him with my kid. Alright. We already have the befriend scheme. But heart of the family. Keep the family together. Oh my god, we have... that's our second thing. I guess we're not a diplomacy character, so we're learning these pretty slowly. Maybe there's an argument to switch back to authority after that rebellion. Oh, he has cancer. Well, you lived a long time, Hacken. You were there. You inherited that land in 955. So it's been almost 40 years that he's had that title. He was 17 when he got it. 85 to forge a goblet. We just don't have that kind of money. We don't need fancy goblets or anything. Put a farm up in Regensburg. Brother is eligible to be wed. Right, he's the one who just came of age. What type of marriage even makes sense for him? Like an alliance with Great Moravia or Wessex? We're such a weird... like, having control of these two kingdoms is so weird. Well, this is mostly Bavaria, and we also have... I guess it's more of a Bavarian inheritance than it was an East Frankian one. Wessex, Great Moravia is just on the border right now. Maybe that does make sense to ally up with Moravia. This is our brother, though. It's not one of the kids that are gonna inherit in this land. Oh, my heir comes of age. Okay. So my heir, he is a bleeder, but he's not delicate. That's good, at least. I think we're gonna marry into House Wessex. Because he's gonna be inheriting over here. So a long-standing alliance with Wessex, I think, is a good idea. So I say that one. Alright. No, please stop trying to seduce me. Excellent. Next up. I think allying up with Moravia. For like the generation that's inheriting Bavaria would make a lot of sense. Same with Lotharingia, though Lotharingia, I don't know how long she's gonna survive. Someone else we already know. We'll just ask her about it. She has... You want me to do trait marriages? Really? Oh, we're being challenged to single combat. By our current neighbor now, Italy. I don't really like marrying for traits. I know it just makes better characters, but that's all it does, right? There's no, like, politics to it. It's just like a mini-game of making better characters over and over again. I kind of like having my shitty characters. Challenge for artifact. I mean, if you think you can fight us, I'm not just gonna back down. Like, I inherited that. That was my mother's. Whatever it is. It doesn't say what artifact it is, does it? No, but he almost certainly has claims on the Spear of Destiny, which is probably what it is. Challenge for artifact. Let's fight him. If he thinks he's just gonna take it from us, then let's see. It's only until first blood. Who are moving first? He has a fearsome sword, named after his dynasty. We've got a mace. We could try to intimidate him. Maggot, you think you can stand against me? Sure. Let's try an intimidation tactic. Ooh, he rushed us right away. Okay. Commanding the rabble in battle is an exercise in shouting and intimidation. I demonstrate this to Ode by screaming foulness at the top of my considerable lungs. Ode surges forward, forcing back with a quick slash before bringing a high kick up to my chest. I almost topple. Okay. So that didn't work, so now we have to go in. But we don't really have options to go in. We have a medium, that's the highest we have. I'll show you how I lift a mace. My mace flows around him like water, each strike chaining fluidly into the next, a series of perfectly timed attacks. Ode pulls back from every blow, letting me attack without getting another solid hit in. It's not long before I feel myself begin to tire. My form is decent with some lapses, and Ode's stance is incredible. Right. So he went on the defensive, which is probably a mistake on his part. We have to go on the offensive again, but we only have options to go on the defensive. So you can't even hit me. Alright. Time and again, I backpedal, dodge, and weave, always keeping within tempting target distance. Soon, Ode's showing signs of exhaustion. He pulls back from my every blow, letting me attack without getting another solid hit in. It's not long before I can feel myself begin to tire. Alright. We have to go in. He's ahead in likelihood of success. So, If he just rushes us, he probably wins, so we need to rush him first. Strike parry riposte. Few men can withstand my barrage of crushing thwacks. Thwacks with a mace, nice. My opponent is no exception. Whatever else odds may be, he's damn good at holding his guard. It's more luck than skill when I finally manage to break through with a rapid thump, pushing my mace's head up against his throat. We both stay frozen for far too long, while Oates evaluates his options. He takes a well-dyed look, and a sudden twitch to force a yield from a stubborn man. I am victorious. Alright. I'm victorious. He only wanted that hide, eh? Alright. A matter of life and death. A recent argument between two of my knights has escalated drastically. They were playing a game and got to arguing about the rules. In minutes, the board was swept aside and fists were flying. Both knights have openly challenged each other to a duel. We can forbid them. We can bet on one of them. They're about equal. One is my son, first of all. I don't think we would bet on it. If you want to fight over it, you can. Alright, my son won. Good job, kid. What do we do? Moravia... An alliance with Italy would also be good. Oh, heir to the Kingdom of Burgundy. Nope, she's not heir to the Kingdom of Burgundy. That's just a mistake. It hasn't updated yet. Okay. Pin characters under attack. No, Iceland. Okay. Duke of Swade. Yep. We've pretty much got him on our side now. Well, we're only gonna have these 3 sons, probably. Wow, Craven. Great person to inherit Germany. We want to set up an alliance for the future here, but this kid doesn't have any daughters. Or who are unmarried, of course. Comfort of a friend. Lose stress from my sister's presence. That's good. Count is paying homage. Ooh, he's struggling with the language still. Poor guy. We want a lasting alliance in this area. That's what the marriages, I think, should be. They could also marry into the families of their vassals. Like Swabia here. East Franconia. He does not like us much. It's Orthodox. Are they all Orthodox up there? No, it's just him, mostly. Yeah. It's hard to set up alliances this far into the future. We do want to ally with our new neighbors. Heckin' the Stoneface, wow. He's still alive. He's pushing through cancer, man. What a legend. Oh, my son is now Swabian. We need to learn the languages around here, don't we? It's all High German. We probably need to learn it. We've got a good friend here. Learn language. We're a little old to be learning languages, but we're still in late 30s. It's not that bad. Try to avoid more revolts. There we go. Oh boy, is it tough to rule over two kingdoms like this, I imagine. We're struggling. Yeah. It's not as bad for us because, you know, it's a game. But, like, think about, like, the physical distance between where we are and where the Kingdom of Man is. Or, like, sorry, where our capital is up here and, like, where the rest of our land is all the way over here. It's kind of crazy. Like, how difficult it would be to, like, be constantly traveling back and forth to do things. Family members can get married. Right, my brother and my niece. My niece can marry for prowess. Marry a notable knight. Now that we have a presence over here, we would hear about more French folks. So I think that makes sense. There we go. And this brother, would he just marry for prowess? Probably not, right? It's a bit weird. It's a bit of a weird decision. We don't really want alliances out of this. So we can only have so many. But there's at least a fairly prestigious marriage for him. I think that works. Oh, we can vassalize another person. There we go. If they want to be under the crown, why would we stop them? Oof. Cultural acceptance is the main reason. That they don't want to join us. We're gonna have to poke for more gold. We can do some transfers here. Designate a guardian for this niece. It's just gonna be her mother, right? Caintigern. There you go. Look after your own kid. Can declare wars. Italy, Hungary, West Franconia, Nordgo. What war can we declare on Italy? An excommunication war on the new king? Yeah, no thanks. Looks like his land got split up between Italy and Sicily. Oh. Sure. Let's send regards. This person learned our language. Nearby neighbor. Man, Moray is in such a weird spot. I wish they would just go and like conquer all this land and just like become Scotland, because seeing them not be Scotland is a bit ugly on the map. Icelandic claim on Lothian. Alright, my last chance. Sorry, sir, I'm not gonna press your claims. We can hold court again, though. Let's see what we got. First in line. Frontier hero. Hawker has been defending the small folk. He's a great hero, but my court is adamant that I don't elevate a commoner among their station. Well, they're wrong. He shall be rewarded. We'll even have him do a marriage. There we go. Dust to dust. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence in my throne room. This village was hit by a blight. Well. Then you'll repay your debt with work. Royal service. My vassal approaches the throne, middle-aged man in tow. My husband seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. This isn't gonna work, right? Sure. He may attend me. I don't know if he's gonna stay here, though. He might just leave, because he's married to a landed person. Excellent. So we can found a holy order down here. And I think we will. In this Bavarian territory. There we go. The Teutonic Order. Ooh, Hakon finally died. We have new powerful vassals. This frontier hero will be our new marshal. I think he deserves the spot. More so than our powerful vassals. Alright. Nope. Rural court. Joys of wine. Wine offends God. It must be avoided. So we can abstain from wine, like our bishop suggests, or drink with our physician. What do these bonuses do? I say we'll drink a little bit. Everything in moderation, you know? Oh, where did all our money go? Did I spend it all on dumb shit again? Probably. Oh, I found it the Holy Order. Duh. Our first Holy Order is in Ireland. Oh, he finally got betrothed, so we might have children. We lost another counselor. That was our spy master. My sister-in-law can have it. She's trustworthy. Fearless villain. Yep. Trustworthy. That idiot belongs in my dungeon. By which I mean... he's a talented hunter. Let's bring him to court. So yeah, there's something going on there. Now that we've finished the adventure tree... we were gonna be, like, bellicose and, like, warlike and everything, but really, our leaders haven't done that much. They've been more like the diplomats and... like they're doing, like, marriages and desirable match. Well, marriages haven't been a huge deal. So... I'm gonna say mostly fair here. Popular opinion. Should be Scots down. Focusing on law. Erudition would also make a little bit of sense, but... we've been weirdly diplomatic, all things considered. Let's take a look at our artifacts that we're wearing. None of them are damaged, really. Brittany is trying to take Leon again. Usual stuff. Let's look at our vassal situation again. So we have this sister-in-law, who's also like a second cousin, I believe. Attacking an artifact claymore, doing some defense. Allied to us, obviously, being our sister-in-law. You have an awkward marriage there. Great box. My wife can make her own choices about her illness. Soothriar and Ulster. That's an awkward one. You decided to marry the petty king of Mercia. Sure. Our dynasty is going to lose some power in the kingdom, but that happens. Hakon didn't have any sons, so we expected that. Incognito. My knight, who we don't trust at all. You have to step in and protect the soldier from our knight. Yep. And we got him. So we can learn more about warfare or just adopt the strategy. I think we'll discuss it, because we need the martial perks more than anything, really, trying to get to absolute control. We already had another one. Child of my dynasty, my niece has a daughter, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter right now. We are promoting cultural acceptance for Bavarian. So how's that going? It's at 11%. Austrian is pretty high. A weave inspiration. Considered a master. $72. Sure. Let's see what you make. I'm excited to see how it goes. Oh boy. The fatigue of not having any caffeine yet today is gonna start to hit me soon. Usually I wouldn't have any until another half hour. So we're gonna try to power through. A poem. Great poem, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. People still writing poems about my dead mother. And sending them to me. It's been 7 years, guys. You don't need to keep talking to me about it. Count Vincenzo is paying homage. Good. It's weird to me that we were able to keep hold of this land. I kinda expected to fail, but we have event troops, so I guess we're just cheating. We can invite more knights. I don't know why we would. We don't have money to hire them. Someone's trying to kill my wife? The fuck? I wonder if it's this knight who hates her. Success chance is low. We're not really worried about it, but we've got to, you know, at least take note. have a bunch more wars that we can declare. I mean, we could try to expand and take like Carinthia and stuff. Try to take more of the Kingdom of Germany as well. Oh wow, this guy showed up. It's I who was honored. Why don't you come to court? If you're such a connoisseur of weaves, may as well join us. Artifacts of low durability. Hey, we succeeded! We learned High German. Feel accomplished. Now we can vassalize this guy. Because we know his language. He respects us a bit more there. My wife is trying to have a say. Our wife, who we know is cheating on us. Let's leave it to the expert. Let her do her thing. Excellent. Okay, so we can try to offer vassalage to get more people to join us. Cultural acceptance is really hurting us here. We're not befriending anybody right now, which is a shame. So let's befriend some of our vassals. Maybe the powerful ones. Who would we want to befriend? That's the question, right? My sister-in-law is probably our most trusted person, so let's befriend her. She's in the spy master position, so the better we know her, the better. I think. I'm sort of not making sense, because I keep switching back and forth between, like, oh, mechanically, this is what is happening right now, and also, like, my headcanon of what's happening right now. You want to add the family's motto? Sure. If you think it's a good idea. You're the expert. Another vassalization of somebody. Oh, wow. Yeah, people are just, like, bowing to us. We're not quite connected there. Oh, we're being raided. Alright. Smartass. Think you can just walk into our territory? We know everything about raiding. We were molded by it. We're born in it. Molded by it. I'll be honest, I never saw the movie. came out in a time that I wasn't watching a lot of movies. Oh my god, a tapestry. Nice. Hunting scene. Several hunters armed with bows and spears surround a wounded animal and are about to deliver the death blow. Lovely. Let's put that up in court. So let's put the new tapestry there. Okay, we still can't see it. And the dynasty banner up there. Some graphical errors in the mods that I have, probably. My load order might be wrong. If I had to guess what the problem was. Oh, better on pause so the game actually happens. Oh, our alliance expired there. Okay. Wessex split into a couple of petty kingdoms. My sister's been telling me about how impressed she is by my guest Rodan. Perhaps I was underestimating him. Let's recruit him to court. If he's so awesome. Oh my lord. You got a lot of land there, but you're not holding much of it. Not a lot super out of the ordinary going on. I mean, other than Italy still being massive. Secret exposed. This count has a bastard. Yep. That affects us. Definitely. That'll matter. Absolute control. There we go. Speaking of which, do we have maximum control here? Yeah, we do. Alright. Betrothal fulfilled. Yep, my son is now married into House Wessex. His wife has claims on 3 duchies. He looks like he might be a conqueror type. You know? And he's gonna inherit my claim on Ireland and everything. Let us discuss methods of communication or greet some recruits. Sure. Go greet some recruits. My sister and probably best friend pretty soon. I don't think we have any closer friends. Okay, one of these two is trying to seduce us. Random knights. We're gonna head to Faith for Gold. Nice, powerful vassals. Augsburg. What are you good at? Stewardship? I don't want to come on too strong with the gifts there. Sister-in-law and spymaster. An alliance being negotiated with Ireland. That is an interesting one. I think we will ally with him. I don't think we are going to fight him necessarily. If he wrongs us, we can murder him. We don't need to. We don't need to do like a war. Okay, yeah, it was this night. You know what? I think we would do this. No, we're humble. We're fickle. Okay. I'm gonna click this one. Distraction for tonight. Now the reason is because our marriage has not been going very well. So I think it makes sense. Oh my god. This is not the time to be asking if she... Okay. Okay. Friends with her sister-in-law. That's something at least. Every time that event comes up, we lose opinion there. Kinda sucks. We don't like West Franconia. If we were gonna declare a war, I think that's where we would do it. So I'm gonna start fabricating a claim. Or no, we're not good enough to get a claim on the duchy. So I may are there claimants that we can invite? Oh, we don't know who would inherit if you were there, though. Okay. Can't invite to court. Your inner lands, but I can't push your claim. Okay, who can we actually invite, first of all? Can we invite anybody? Yes. Just you. We don't know who would get the title, though. When you die. You know what? She's Franconian. I'm gonna say it's somebody in our realm. So let's push her claim and take this land from this child who we hate. He's not qualified. Oh, a granddaughter. Sif. There you go. We have a rally point here. Just move it down. Raise all. Just walk right in. I don't think they can stop us. Just waiting for the men-at-arms because our capital is so far away. Cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There will always be those who forget to obey my orders. I need a right hand. A vassal Jarl Lucia of Ulster could come in. Sure. My brother's wife's sister. And vassal. Why not? They're a child, so there's a good chance that we just capture them here, but just in case. Oh, we're gonna catch them here. Alright, let's go. Big fight. Hopefully my son doesn't die. Just realized that a lot of our plans get weird if this guy dies, but he's not one of our knights right now, is he? Are our knights that good that he's just not one of them? Let's spread out and do a bunch of sieges. They can't stop us, so... Oliver comes of age. They grow up fast. Our second son is Swabian and asexual. I don't think it makes sense to go for an alliance right now. Maybe. We don't have a relevant hostage. Heirs in line to inherit Ireland. Yep. We can declare wars, don't care about those. Powerful vassals, get them out of here. Can call people to war, don't care. Artifacts of low durability, we're not using any of these. Wow. They keep raising people. I guess they can't stop us. So that's what they're doing. Now we are an overseer. I think we'll switch back to diplomacy. This was pretty much all we wanted out of here. We'll focus on Not really glory. Foreign affairs. Friendship. Speaking of friendship, we need more friends. Who would we befriend? Oh. This Archbishop is kind of old. This guy's less old. Friend our Archbishop. There we go. Got a bunch of sieges going. Probably just gonna win. Assault the fort. Done immediately. Her heir is this guy. That's unfortunate. We have to imprison. This crime can't go unpunished. Wow. You were our right hand. You still can be. We can forgive her. I think that's fine. We can raise a runestone. Nah, we're humble. We don't need to celebrate our victories. I think that's fine. You're demanding the dynasty banner. Sorry. How dare he? Goddamn. So we can do a transfer here. Vladimir has been a real help in the past few days in my efforts to strengthen the realm's ties with their neighbors. We gained the trust of Hungary. I'll remember your kindness. Have as many friends as we can. This son still... is inheriting Germany, doesn't have... then realm will lose land when vassal dies. Yeah, because your heir is Thuringia. Which we cannot usurp because it's in a million different realms. My brother had an extramarital affair. Oh my god, he's got a bastard child and everything. Nobody trusts him. Alright. Well, we're not going to finish this generation this stream. I'm going to try to stream again today. Probably in the evening, maybe like in 7 or so hours. We'll try to finish this generation. I'm thinking we'll do this generation and then the next one, and then we'll switch campaigns. I don't know. It's kind of tough to balance like how long campaigns should go and like keeping relevant goals. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of this generation goes and the next generation. I think we're at least gonna play as this guy because he's He's very different from our other rulers so far. And I kind of want to see what that's like. So we'll pin this guy, because we want to try to unland him as quickly as possible. We really don't like him. And he will inherit our vassal's land. Which is generally not going to be good for us. Of course, unless we revoked her title, but that would be tyrannical. We've done a lot of expansion, considering we've only declared one war. And there's only really like one more like priority war, and it's this one against Thuringia. So that's probably what we're gonna do next time, is try to clean everything up so that the inheritance looks less awful. Oh, I better save. This is an Iron Man. There we go. Can we even do 1.5.2? I don't think we can do. There we go. 152 is the patch number that we're on now. That's why the old ones aren't here. We'll just put 2. And save. And I will see you next time.